I think 2 days back, I came up here with the story of Richard Rios hijack. You know, Man United had been really scouting this player for some time, and even the technical director and the director of football at the club of Manchester United have been really scouting in for a player. But guess what happened? The side of Manchester United went ahead, obviously, gave a hint that AS Roma is trying to hijack the deal, and United are like, can we really interject and obviously get this deal done and dusted? Jadon Sancho to Juventus, huge update, and Rio Ferdinand had something to say about a player known as Mainoo in comparison with the Kluivert who plays for Bournemouth. You understand? So, good afternoon. How are you guys? I know you're watching us from my go by the names of Rock and David. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. And let's obviously get hit to that level where we need it to be. Now, the side of Gazzetta dello Sport have told us that Man United have made a move for Richard Rios in the last few hours. Roma recently offered £22 million, but Palmeiras are holding out for £26 million. Now, this is a wake-up call, and I'm really liking how United are really going up on these transfers. I told you that United don't need a forward, you know. All they need is a Brandon Mbeumo, a Matthias Cunha, and a midfielder. And right now, United have gone ahead to add more to the midfield. And Richard Rios is in here. AS Roma had gone ahead, obviously, come in hard. The player had obviously gone ahead to buy them, moved, obviously, go ahead and rejoin them. And now, Man United are like, you are hijacking this deal that we've been really chasing for some time. Please, slow down a little bit. Let's interject and see how this player reacts when you obviously get into the mix. That is Richard Rios for you. Now, UTD District have told us that Man United's Director of Football Jason Wilcox and Head of Recruitment Christopher Vivel had scouts monitoring Richard Rios throughout the Club World Cup. A fixed fee of £26 million plus bonuses is being sold for the midfielder. So, in the FIFA Club World Cup, they monitored the player because they had to play 5 games, and he really looked good. And he's one of those midfielders that I think can obviously turn around that midfield of Man United. He can play as a number 6, can play as a number 8. And I've always told you that in the modern game, you need your double pivot to be having versatile players. Those that can play as number 6s and those that can play as number 8s. You understand? So, that's Richard Rios for you, and that's what makes him a special character of a player as it stands right about now. So, we also got AS Colombia telling us that Man United have been scouting players in Club World Cup, and Richard Rios has been scouted heavily from them. It will be interesting to see if they follow up on their interest with an official proposal now. So, what United should do is to obviously put in a bid that Palmeiras will obviously accept. That of AS Roma has been £4 million less, all short, and they're like, we want £26 million. And I don't know whether when Man United comes into the picture, this won't lead to a bidding war, and the side of Palmeiras will be like, okay, get us 30. Okay, get us 35, because United has always been ransomed in very many aspects. So this time around, they are not willing to be ransomed in any area. So, Richard Rios to Man United transfer back to life, and it's really one of those that we're supposed to look at and really heavily understand that it's really one of those deals that are really gonna be happening in there. So, I tell you what, it is really happening. It's really happening, and I'm just waiting to see how United obviously gonna interject. But others will be like, why don't they obviously first get the deal of Mbeumo, you know? I told you, United now has some money in their pockets, you know? I told you for the 2 deals of Elanga and Alvaro Carreras, United had sell-on clauses, and the money is in. So, they have some money to spend. If it is £26 million, they can tell Palmeiras that we're obviously going to be sorting you in 3 seasons. Every season, we're obviously going to be getting you £9 million. You understand? And I think we can obviously carry on well, because a midfielder is really needed to play in the double pivot with a player known as Ugarte. Casemiro is in the past. I don't trust Bruno Fernandes to play in the double pivot alongside Manuel Ugarte. I believe in another midfielder. Richard Rios, he's the guy. He's intelligent. His physical attributes are not doubted. He has a very good passing range, and he is press resistant. He blocks very well, interceptions, and I think he's one of those players that can get straight into the club of Man United and obviously give the likes of Casemiro a run for their position, playing alongside a man known as Manuel Ugarte, because in that midfield, Ugarte is a constant, and we have to see to it that he works on well, because he is 23, 24 years of age, and Casemiro is in the past. Now, who is in the present and the future? It's all about Manuel Ugarte, and if he can obviously partner well with Richard Rios, we can obviously see these two play there very well. So that is all about Richard Rios. I'm waiting for an official bid from Manchester United as they interject to obviously see this deal not coming to pass. The big question is, can United stand in the way of AS Roma? Because the player had already gone ahead to be convinced. And all I know is that when Man United knocks on the door of any player, especially those like Richard Rios, I'll tell you what, he will obviously choose United over AS Roma. However much Roma is in Italy and United is here and we never really performed very well, he will choose United over those. Like you saw Matthias Cunha, the likes of Arsenal and very many others were interested in him, and he was like, I'm choosing Man United over those, because he feels like there is a lot of space for him to operate at Manchester United than any other place. And for Richard Rios, I believe he can really improve our midfield greatly. From there, sports media said that Juventus are in no hurry to close the deal of Jadon Sancho. Obviously, because they noted that no one else is interested in Sancho. And the other side that has gone ahead obviously show in a threat is Fenerbahce. So if Fenerbahce can't get this over the line, and the players obviously told them that he's not interested in really coming in and really playing for them, then the best thing to do is simple. Just get into the way and play your delay game. I saw Sancho yesterday at the Wireless Festival with the likes of Drake, Burna Boy, and so on and so forth. He really looked relieved, and he was not even bothered. And I think for Juventus, that is really a low amount of money they've gone ahead to offer. And I think that's why their bid is 10 million euros plus 5 million euros of add-ons. Yet United wants in 30. And I don't know exactly why they really went ahead to make such a sluggish bid for the club of Man United. But I really understand that Sancho might have gone ahead to say, I'm not really taking a pay cut. And by the way, Sancho is willing to obviously spend one more year at Man United and really be a free agent, of which very many clubs will be willing to sign him if at all he's a free agent. And the only way he can earn £300,000 a week, is by him being a free agent, when they've gone ahead not to sign him on to get him as a free agent. That is Jadon Sancho for you. So we are here to wait and see how that really pans out, as we really see the best of the best from what has gone ahead to happen between Sancho and Juventus. Now, Rio Ferdinand was asked about Kluivert and Mainoo. He went ahead and really said, I like Mainoo, man. I have to go Kobe. The skill set, the movement, the balance, just need to see him play more games. Obviously, the aura of Mainoo is really out of this world. And when you look at this Kluivert that's being talked about, when he was at big clubs, did he even manage to obviously stand the heat? Did he manage to really manage the smoke in the kitchen? The answer is no. You understand? Justin Kluivert plays for Bournemouth, but he has played for Ajax. You get? Then he played for AS Roma, played for RB Leipzig, played for Nice. Now he's playing for Bournemouth. If he was that kind of a special player, I think he would have gone ahead to be at Roma, RB Leipzig. You understand? One of those, because those teams are really good and they would have gone ahead, obviously, sell him to better teams. But when you see his trajectory, it's really going south. You understand? It's decelerating. It's not accelerating. That his curve is not decelerating. It's not accelerating. It's decelerating. That is the annoying bit of him. And I really also think that at the age of 18, 19, 20, I think he made his debut when he was 16, 17, 18, 19, playing for Manchester United, getting all those caps, playing for England, and even playing in the final of the Euros. That shows you how special Kobbie Mainoo is and how he's highly regarded in the ranks of football. And I don't think that I can compare United player with Bournemouth. You can't tell me that the pressure that comes with playing with Manchester United or for Man United is the same that comes with playing for Bournemouth. And if Kobbie Mainoo was playing for Bournemouth, he would have gone ahead to be a much more better player because of the no pressure, that's the no pressure team that he's really playing in for, and would have gone ahead obviously be one of the best players. But at Man United, you really account for everything you've gone ahead to do. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below of Man United make Richard Rios let move. Do you think we'll get in the player? Juventus in no hurry to sign Jadon and Sancho. What do you make about it? And Kobbie Mainoo and Justin Kluivert, who plays for Bournemouth. Who do you go for? Rock and David is my name, and we sign out for now. See you later. Bye bye, and enjoy your Monday.